at the PUBG Mobile Global Championship. Today, ladies and gentlemen, teams will be looking to keep their PMGC dreams alive. And also, we have teams trying to secure a ticket to the grand finals. As I have Winner Circle here, but Naki, you know what? Since IQ decided to bump me, I do have a question for you. Yesterday, you started off the day in second place. Today, you are 9 points away from third place. You did have a hot drop yesterday that I felt like set the momentum for the rest of the day in Rondo. Are you guys looking to change that and not hot drop Falcons?
Speaking of yesterday, we had something in Arma that didn't go as planned because if you saw the yesterday matches, there were two plane paths in Rondo. One was going from up to the bottom, and other one was a little bit the side one. And that turned out to be a little bit of disadvantage for us because one team's already landed, and they took guns before we landed. They shot us in air.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Are you guys gonna be looking to change that hopefully today?
Yeah. Today our plan is no one's listening. Our plan today is to one of us will be in a edge of the map to recall us, and three of us will fight.
All right, well, I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Thank you so much, and best of luck. I'm hoping you guys end up being in the top three. Now, for that squad, they need to make sure they adjust their gameplay, too, because a lot of teams are going to be riskier. And Osal, before you go and get ready, I do have some questions for you. Come over here with me, because at day one, it felt like the sleeping champions. At day two, it felt like 2024 PMGC champions for D+ Kia. What was the biggest change that you guys were able to do from day one to day two?
Nothing special, but first day we have like a personal problem and then a decision problem. Yeah, so and then but second days we solved that problem, so that's why we had good points, and we will be in top three at the end of the day.
I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Kamsahamnida, best of luck today. Because for this squad, this squad definitely needs to perform if they want to make it to the grand finals. They are the defending champions. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, top three go to the finals. 8 teams are going to be going to last chance. And the bottom 5 are going home. Let's see who's going to be going to the finals, who'll be going home, and who'll be going to last chance today.
I love that energy right at the start. That's right, PUBG Mobile fans. This is it. The final day for Group Green. No more excuses, no more messing around. At the end of these 6 matches, 5 teams are going home. I'm your host, Hot Jukes, here with Max Man and Niptura. Max, how hype are you for today?
Yes! Okay. Was that enough? Is that hyping up? No, I am genuinely so freaking excited, Hot Jukes, because as you said it, right, 3 teams. Seven also mentioned it during the interview. Going straight into the finals, but for the first time today in PMGC, we're going to be saying goodbye to 5 teams, and that's going to be rough. Some dreams are going to be shattered, so if you're at the bottom, better start initiating that comeback. You don't have a lot of time left to go.
You don't. That is for sure. Niptura, right? You can see the schedule right here. The final day for Group Green, and then we're going into Group Red. But I'll tell you what, man, Group Green has been a to watch so far.
Oh, it has. It's been so much fun. I mean, the days have felt so short just because how much action we're seeing from all of these teams. And, you know, we've been talking about it over the last few days, right? But it's not going to stop today of just every single team feels like they're bringing their absolute best. There is no chance for mistakes, no chance to mess up in any of these games because there's always a team ready to take advantage of that. And I love seeing that competitiveness in all of these teams.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to see the overalls right now because that's what I definitely want to take a look at, Max, man. And when it comes to the overall rankings, right, there's 2 pieces that we got to really look at, right? Obviously, the top of the leaderboards because we got those 3 teams going to the grand finals, and that bottom of the leaderboards. So those bottom 5 teams need to go crazy. Looking at the top, right, we got obviously GOAT and D+ that are going to be right there in that spot, right? So how do you feel about their chances going to the grand finals today, Max?
I mean, Osala was looking very confident, Hot Jukes, in an interview. He's like, yeah, we're going to make it top 3, lads. No doubt in our minds. And that's the D+ that I know, right, that we saw perform, just destroy the lobby back in PMGC 2024 Grand Finals last year. But Go really true contenders here, Nipchiro. Go
Yes.
really, of course, going back in how they played in CSA, very impressive stuff. I was like, in globals, it's such a big level up. I don't rate Go team that highly, but no, they're really just popping off big time. Currently in 4th position, tied alongside D+. Maybe able to make history here for their squad and actually make it to a PMGC Grand Finals. That would be huge.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how GOAT are actually going to sort of adapt to what DK have been able to achieve yesterday, right? They've got that momentum building. You know, they're looking top 3, and GOAT have done super well, as you said, but how are they going to react to DK's threat now? Because especially on a wrangle, they go very, very close to each other. D+ typically go school and go Pachinki. So I'm wondering, Max, if we're maybe going to see a little bit of targeting coming in the early stages, just to make sure for GOAT that D+ don't do what they want to do.
I mean, you have recall towers, right? If there's any point in time where you want to try and target a team with very small amount of risk, it would be Rondo. Just go for the 3-1 split. We saw, for example, Noki mentioned that he might try and do in their hot drop happening versus Falcons in Neox Factory itself. Could be happening, but here are the leaderboards. And again, the tie between Go D plus Kia is going to be an issue. But going in the middle of the pack, still anyone here, Hodgix, can realistically climb back up into top 3. So APG, Alter Ego, Go, better be careful because they're going to be chased down big time today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that if any team sees one of these squads and once they get that elimination and realize who they are, I think they're going to go above and beyond to make sure they take them out. Because at this point, like any kind of friendliness, you know, it's over, right? Because it's all about trying to get that ticket straight to the finals. You want to avoid that survival stage as much as you possibly can. So for now, I think we definitely got to take a look at the top because that ticket is going to be super important. And you can see the different stats between GOAT and D+ right here. They are currently tied. I think they really cannot wait to get going, though. D+ took a couple games to get warmed up, but once they got warmed up, they were making it happen yesterday, Max.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Once they were getting in the swing of things after day 1, they were able to just perform so damn consistently on their second day. Look at that, 64 eliminations in one day, Niptura. That's absolute madness from this team. I think you said it also while you were talking before the show started. Normally, Nordball's the standout player, but Chips, what a day yesterday. He was on fire.
He was on fire indeed, and I just love seeing that kind of consistency come through. Consistency that I want to actually very much pay attention to here. We have the head-to-head from Notable and Rosemary, right? We have some incredible stats from them, but I want to focus on the points contribution. These two are MVPs, 24.9% to 23%. It means that even though they are the standout players, they're still contributing the exact amount they need to, which means every single other player is also stepping up, also putting in their 25% roughly, right? So it means that across the board, both of these teams super consistent individually. Everybody's pulling their weight, and that's what's making them so good here in the group green stage.
Wait, before we go on anything else, did I see he has a 16-plus minute average survival time? And he has a 2 elimination average. Like, the guy's alive a very small amount of the game compared to other people, and he's just popping off objects. That Rosemary, that was a great day. Day 2 was his day.
Rosemary was going crazy yesterday, you know, and teams that didn't go as crazy, right, but definitely put up some points was Loops versus GS, right? These are the two teams right there on that cutoff stage, right? So, in my opinion, Max, we talked about this during the gauntlet, and I think it still applies here. In my eyes, we got 5 matches today, okay? I'm not gonna lie. We got 6 total, right? But that last game is always wild, right? Because there's going to be some teams that know they're going home, and it's just not going to be a traditional map of Miramar. I mean, in the gauntlet stage, the final day, I think we had like 20 players after Circle 5, right? So I hope the teams watch the gauntlet and realize that, you know what, we cannot mess about. We definitely don't want to be waiting till the last game, right?
I mean, I remember what you were saying during the gauntlet in the last game is like, we're not going to have any changes. That was our top 7, right? And that did end up being the case. So I would agree. You have 5 games, and then the last game is just going to be so hectic, so weird, so all over the place that it's really maybe not going to have a